So this video we're going to talk about the stop loss button. We haven't gone into that. So if you see by default it's set on the ATR 2.0 and if you do move the mouse button upward you can increase that value or you can decrease it if you move the mouse, scroll the mouse wheel downward. So let's go back to 2. Now if you click on the button you're going to get alternate stop loss methods. So the first click is a stop on indicator. So this is an indicator-based stop. So let's say we want to put a stop at a, oh boy, let's just use like a parabolic SAR. So I'm going to go down here and add a parabolic SAR. Where did it go? I'll add that. That looks fine. We'll hit OK. So here's a parabolic SAR. I'm going to engage that. I want to go to the indicator. And when I click on, hold down the shift key and I click on this indicator right here, this plotted value, now you'll see the trade calculator has picked up the current value of the parabolic SAR. So the stop loss is down here. You can see now we have parabolic SAR identified on the button itself, and we have the stop loss at the current value of the parabolic SAR. Now what's interesting is if you're in a buy situation, everything looks great, you are below, stop loss is below the market, and you're going to be buying, and that's what the parabolic SAR is showing you. However, if you do want to sell the market, we don't restrict you from selling the market. What we do though is we use the same stop loss distance as it currently is. So the stop loss from the current market to the parabolic SAR is about 9 points, and that is the stop loss distance we use even on a sell order. So we're against parabolic SAR in the direction, but we're using the distance as the stop loss. So now if we go to a different setting, we'll put this button again, and we've gotten off of the indicator version, but now we can choose a horizontal line to be our stop loss level. So if you go here and draw a horizontal line, where are my lines? Up here. So horizontal line is F6. If I go down here and put a horizontal line in, and HORIZ is the tag. So this horizontal line, if you open this up, it's actually got a name called horizontal line. That's the tag value. So what we're doing is we're picking up the HORIZ, and that is the identifier to connect trade calculator to the right line. So the correct line. So if you open up another line and, well, hold on, before we do that, let me go over this. So this is the stop loss. We can buy market here, and we sell here. Now that distance from here to here is still going to be maintained at that here. So the nice thing is when you move this horizontal line, you see that you have now the ability to dynamically change those stop loss levels. Let me go down here a little bit more, and we're going to buy one. Actually, you want to stay below the market in order to buy it. So you can see that that's very dynamic. So now if you have a second line on the chart, but you don't want it to be used in the calculation of trade manager, you just need to get rid of the tag value, which is HORIZ, and we're just going to call this line 2. And now this line is not involved and used in the trade calculator. So again, it's all based on whatever the tag value is here. Now the tag value is actually an input into the indicator, and that is right down here. So the H line tag, if you say I want to look at any horizontal line that has a number 2 in it, if I change that value to 2, I go to here, and you can see now that it's looking at the number 2. So wherever I see the number 2 in a tag value, that's what the horizontal line is going to be used. And you can see right here, this tag value is a number 2. So that's a way to connect trade calculator to a specific horizontal line. This one is not being used because its tag value does not have the number 2 in it.